Hey everyone, welcome back to Steinsgate playthrough. So in the previous episode, we ended on receiving a threat, and I didn't show you this, but this got an attachment also. So the subject is "You know too much," and look at the attachment. Oh, how can I do that? Attachments. Look at that. This is so creepy. This is creepy as hell. Oh, no. So this came with the threat message. So Rintaro is concerned. I hug myself, shuddering at the sight. I delete the email immediately. It's happening again. This is bad. Really bad. This is a threat. Was it sent by the organization? By CERN? Does CERN know what we've been doing? Should I report it to the police? Wait, I can't. I just deleted it. And in any case, a picture alone probably isn't enough to get the police involved. Still, maybe I should talk to someone, but who? Not the girls. I can't worry them with this. What do you mean you can't worry them with this? You're putting them in real danger. I'm the adult here, after all. What about Moeka? No, she may be a lab ma'am, but she's been acting weird lately. Even if I tell her about this, she won't be any use. Suzuha has her father to worry about. I guess that leaves Daru. I need to find out whether CERN has discovered our hacking. What would CERN do if they did find out, I wonder? They wouldn't have us killed, would they? Oh, you just wait and see. Despite my efforts to convince myself that this is just a prank, my feet hurry me back to the lab. Can you tell them at least? I burst into the lab, gasping for air, and quickly locked the door behind me. Finally, I can catch my breath. But just then I realized that something's wrong. Mairi and Kurisu aren't here. Did they go home? No, their bags are still here. Dude, this is bad. The lights are still on. The door. When I entered just now, it was unlocked. Would they be so careless? The memory of that threatening email fills me with fear. Don't tell me. Were they kidnapped? Who took them? The organization? CERN? And then I hear a noise. Oh, they're in the bath. Is that the shower? The lab has a shower inside the dressing room. There's no bath. We can't afford such luxuries. And it's too small to fit more than one person inside. Now I hear the sound of water running. Don't tell me you're gonna go in there. I recall the famous scene from Hitchcock's Psycho. No. Oh, where a girl gets stabbed in the shower, right? Fresh blood mixing into the water and flowing down the drain. The corpses of two girls sprawled out naked on the tile. Okay, this is not going the way I would like to. The second those images flashed from my head, I slammed open the door to the shower room. Damn, dude. Is everyone okay? I don't believe he's... Oh my god. Oh my god, what are you doing? No peeking or cutting. Through the steam, I see the wet, naked bodies of the two girls. Oh my god. Why am I embarrassed for him? Yeah, zoom in, why don't you? Mairi squats down while Kurisu bashfully twists her body, trying desperately to hide her unmentionables. Are their faces red because of the heat, or... You're still alive, get the fuck out of there! I wipe the cold sweat off my brow and sigh deeply. Don't scare me like that. What are you guys doing packed into this tiny shower anyway? Kurisu shoots me a deadly glare. Get out, you perv. I can't believe him. I dodged a bar of soap aimed at my face, then quickly flee the dressing room. Okay, well, I suppose it was all my fault. Yeah, you suppose? My just said I feel kinda dirty. You're gonna regret this, I'll never forgive you. Damn it was just a small misunderstanding. I mean, why the hell did they decide to take a shower together when they knew I was coming right back? It's like they wanted to be seen. No, that's not what happened. Curiously, especially, after all that talk about not wanting to spend the night with me around, she sure dropped her guard awfully fast. They were just like it was me who walked on them. What it had been the organization. They need to get serious. We're fighting for our lives here. Damn, dude, tell them about the threats, why don't you? And they'll get serious. By the way, I didn't see a Mongolian spot on Chris' spot, naturally. Okay, we've solved that mystery. Anyway, how much longer are they going to shower? Looking at the clock, it's already been more than 15 minutes since I got back. They were yelling at me a few minutes ago, but now I hear laughter and happy squeals coming from the shower room. Sounds like they're having a good time. They get along almost like sisters. Wow, Christian, you're so slim. But Mayuri, your breasts are so big, I'm jealous. Dude, don't listen. They're checking each other out, aren't they? Damn it. In my head, I call up the memory of what I saw in the shower. Wet hair, beads of water glistening on their soapy skin, round, full treasures hidden by conventionally placed steam. I put my phone to my ear. It's me. We have a problem. I'm under attack from the Mongolian spot and Ditsa sisters. They're going directly after my sanity. A bold move against the insane mad scientist holding Kyoma. This is the strongest offensive I've encountered so far. I realize now that vulnerability itself can be a powerful weapon. They're pulling out all the stops, and I don't think my pants can take it. Oh my god. What the fuck am I reading? Given it to temptation? Nonsense. I could never do that. They're fellow lab members, my loyal assistant and my childhood friend. Must I? Is it truly the will of Steinsgate that I give in? That I raise my hand against my closest companions? If so, then how cool the fates be? I sigh. Congrats. After a moment to collect myself, I pull away my phone. I need some air. 4. Two days have passed since Kurisu and Mayuri came to stay. During that time, Daru and I have done our best to support Kurisu's work on the phone wave, name subject to change. According to Daru, it should be easy to use the LHC to generate black holes for our use. Easy peasy, generate black holes. The black holes form at the proton collision point, where the lifter is installed, and exist for only a few seconds before evaporating. During those few seconds, CERN throws a human into the singularity. We will use those few seconds too. The gravity of the black hole compresses matter to infinite density. CERN uses the lifter to keep the compression under control, but we don't want that. We're going to dial CERN's lifter down. Not so much that it endangers the world, of course, but enough to compress our memory data to under 36 bytes. Daru has been coding the necessary program. As for me, I've been searching for our lifter, the unknown device that pumps electrons into the phone wave, name subject to change, and keeps our black hole open. Kurisu couldn't find anything that could serve as a lifter inside the microwave, so it must be something on the outside. Interesting. We're not sure what that could be, and so far we have no idea where to start looking. Yesterday I consulted Daru about the threatening email, but Daru insisted that there's no way CERN could have discovered his hacking yet. Of course I had him make doubly sure we hadn't been tracked. His tests came back clean. It's not CERN, man, it's someone else. Like, you believe in the organization and all that stuff. I understand he's confident in his skills, and I trust him. If Dara says they wouldn't find out, they haven't. But somehow knowing that does not ease my anxiety. Receiving email. Lukaku. Subject summer plans. Have you gone to any festivals or fireworks shows this summer? Maybe you have plans to go with Mayuri-chan later. P.S. I did 22 practice swings with Samigure. Nice job! No, too crowded. I'm being chased by the organization, remember? The last thing I need is a knife in the back. Over replay? I don't know Mayuri's plans, but I'm pretty sure she's busy preparing for a different sort of festival soon, to take place in Ayake. I don't know. Maybe? No knives in the back. Just reply with Mayuri. Yeah. It's Friday, and although we still haven't solved the lifter problem, Chris is just about done with the time lift machine. Naturally, that means it's time for her to give me something else to worry about. For the final adjustments, we need to use the phone wave. I groan. In other words, we have to cause the electrical discharge phenomenon. There's a risk involved. A risk called Mr. Brown. As we know, the discharge phenomenon causes the entire building to shake. Last time Mr. Brown threatened to raise our rent if it happened again. Chris and Daru look at me. It's up to you, Okarin. Take care of it. In other words, you're sending me to die. Exactly. Your sacrifice will allow us to complete the time leap machine. Besides, you're always the one who talks to the boss for us. Well, maybe it's time for you to put your lives on the line. I can't. That girl who works there hates me. Fine, but hear this. I will not die. Like the immortal phoenix, I will return, no matter how many times it takes. Yeah, you do that. With that said, I head down to handle things with Mr. Brown. Don't die, okay? As I pass through the lounge, Mayuri looks up from her costume to see me off. Cute. Okay, they're all here. When I step into the store, Mr. Brown, Suzuha, and the Chipmunk are watching some comedy show on the massive 42-inch CRT. Watching TV at noon without a customer in sight. Looks like business as usual at the Brown Chip workshop. Sup, Okabe Rintaro? I raise my hand in response to Suzuha's greeting. The chipmunk, Nae, quickly hides behind her father when she sees me. I see you're as busy as ever. Okabe, buy a CRT. No thanks. I'm not some kind of retro TV otaku. I'd rather buy an LCD. I got an email. Fairies. Komima, my life has no meaning. It's all gone now. No one will look at me. No, not anymore. What can I do? Even if I shout, no one can hear. My voice can't reach the one most important to me. I walk alone through dusty grey streets, forever pounded by lukewarm rain. Such is the fate of the defeated. Still, Ferris is here. Someone find me. What chuny nonsense. If you want attention, come to the lab. Mayuri and I are here for you. Get a grip. Yeah, send. I look around the store as I answer. I just thought of something. Like CERN's Flash Electron Collider. The phone wave name subject to change must have some kind of electron feed to keep the black hole open. CERN calls this feed the lifter. You think this is the TV? Seriously? We still haven't figured out what that is, nor what could be acting as a substitute lifter in our time machine. What if? What if our lifter is somewhere in this shop? Maybe. Whatever it is, must be in close proximity to the phone wave name subject change. It couldn't work otherwise, and the brown tube workshop is located directly below the lab. Could our lifter be a CRT? Yeah. You've been having a lot of girls over lately, haven't you? Just the usual members. I was over the other day. Invite me next time, huh? I wanna talk to some young girls for a change. Why are every male character this disturbing? Daddy, that's dirty. Exactly. No, it isn't. It's marketing. Yeah, I'm looking for new customers. Yeah. Check out the scary-looking guy trying desperately to explain himself to his daughter. Hilarious. What do you mean for a change? You talk to me every day. You're not young. Suzu has the same age as Dara and I, which makes her older than Mayuri or Kurisu. What? What do you mean not young? He said he's almost 20. Okay. Did you say something, Okabe Rintaro? Only the truth. Nai, your father is happy as long as he has you, okay? Yep, I know, but don't say dirty things anymore, okay? Yeah, please stop. It's a promise. Then he joins Pinkies with his daughter. Damn, Mr. Brown, you're way off character. How does a guy like him produce a daughter like that? Naya is one of the kindest, gentlest girls I've ever met. I don't know why she's so afraid of me though. Anyway, I came here to explain that the building's about to shake. How do I avoid having my head ripped off? How many more earthquakes do you think this building can handle? No, that's way too obvious. An earthquake is coming. My magic eye, reading Steiner, has seen it in the future. Escape while you still can. Yeah, that might work. Hey, did Shina Mayuri stay over yesterday?
Oh.
Yeah, why do you care? So Makise Kurisu stayed too.
Oh.
Yeah, they're both upstairs. Oh. Suzuha's hostility towards Kurisu hasn't abated. And how are you doing? Huh? Are you feeling better? Oh yeah, I guess the search continues? Huh? What's this about part-timer? I'm searching for my dad, I told you before, remember? Alright, go find her, old man, Okabe. Why does he think he can boss me around? Naturally, Suzuha is a fellow lab member, leave it to us. Suzuha looks at me with a smile that shines through the gloom filling the store. Okabe Rintaro, we are the same age, but sometimes you seem a lot older. You really know how to give people strength. That's the first time anyone said that to me, it makes me kinda happy. Of course, I'm the great Hoin Kyoma. She's afraid when he's acting all crazy. The chipmunk cowers in terror as I unveil my madness. I can see tears pooling in her eyes. I guess my aura is just too powerful for a grade school girl to endure. Okabe, next time you scare Naya, I'll kill ya. Sorry. Come here a sec. Suzuha takes my arm and leads me away from the Tenujis, who have gone back to watching TV. I just want to say, be circumspect in your dealings with Makise Kurisu. What? Circumspect? Why can't she just say careful like a normal person? Maybe. Because she's from the future and she uses that kind of sophisticated words. Not that I want to talk. This again? Aren't you just being paranoid? Suzuha shakes her head firmly. No. Perniciousness has been proven. What has she done? Just tell me. Perniciousness? Is she saying courtesy is dangerous? There's something strange about the way Suzuha is talking, and it's not just her fondness of uncommon words. Maybe they are not so uncommon in the future. There's something else, something... Her genius is a threat. At heart, she only cares about her experiments. Suzuha's eyes are hard and her voice is as cold as ice. I can tell that she means every word she says. Maybe she did... Kurisu worked for CERN or something. Like... became a mad scientist, basically. In the future. Listen to me. She's using you all. Makisa Kurisu is connected to CERN. No way! I was right. Damn. If she's not lying, of course. If Suzuha is not lying. What? No, that's impossible. CERN is our enemy. If Dara's hacking is discovered, I have no doubt they will do everything in their power to destroy us. Maybe that's a version of the future where Suzuha came from, where Makise is actually working for CERN and experiments on people like Suzuha. How can Kurisu be connected to CERN? You're saying she's a spy? Suzuha nods firmly. The credit for inventing the time machine was hers. Again, Suzuha's words sound strange to my ears, but I still can't place my finger on why. Dude, she literally told you. She got the license on making the time machine. The time machine doesn't exist yet in this world line. So it must exist in some other version of the world. Don't let your guard down. I don't believe it. I saw Kurisu's anger when she learned that CERN had been doing. She called their actions a betrayal of scientists everywhere. How can someone with such a pure love of science be connected to CERN? But if what Suzuha says is true... Oh god. Jump scare. Could she be the one who sent that threatening email? Could be other person. I suspected Moeka, but... Moeka? Something's happening. Shaking. Suddenly the ground starts to shake. Kurisu started the experiment? But I haven't talked to Mr. Brown yet. Damn, it's too soon. Okabe. Sure enough, veins on Mr. Brown's forehead swell in response to the shaking. How many times do I have to tell you not to shake the building? Cute girls or not, I ain't letting you off. Your rent's going up. Oh dear god. Maybe Kurisu was like, I don't have time for this. Let's go. Or maybe another reason. Wait, Mr. Brown, this isn't our doing, it's an earthquake. A real earthquake. My magical eye, reading Steiner, predicted this would happen. Yeah, it's too late for that. An earthquake? You think I'll fall for that? The shaking gets more intense, knocking over CRT. Brown Chupcha! No! Crap, I can't talk my way out of this one. Okabe, you bastard! Mr. Brown clearly wants to snap my neck like a twig, but he elects to protect his greatest treasure. I thought he was talking about his daughter. Okay, the 42-inch CRT instead. He grabs the remote and switches it off, then grabs hold of the TV and hangs on for dear life. It's gone? The TV is gone. Is it over? Looks like it. Wait, it's over? I carefully step through the rubble and take the remote from the dazed Mr. Brown's hand. If this doesn't work, then time travel doesn't work. If this was the lifter. The TV, I mean. I pressed the red power button. Nothing. Oh no, it's on. The 42-inch CRT instantly comes to life. I stare at the image on the screen and smile. What? What's wrong? Okay, I'm gonna drink. You done? I've done it. I've done it. This is the lifter. Okay, he's got it. It's so obvious. Why didn't I see it before? Of course, this must be the work of steinsgate. It chose the moment for a reason. This moment for a reason. What the hell are you laughing about, Okabe? You're scaring my daughter. I'm raising your rent here, and you're paying for that CRT. A little silence, please, Mr. Brown. This is the most glorious moment, for I have just been chosen as the ruler of all space and time. He got bitten. Stars explode behind my eyes as Mr. Brown drives his fist into the top of my head. The world spins. I struggle to get a hold of my shaking brain. Somebody had to do it. You dare lay hands on the grate. Got something to say? Well then, Mr. Brown. Put it on my tongue. With that, I fly out of the workshop. Oh my god. I rub my head. It hurts like hell. Damn that Mr. Brown. Did he really have to crack me so hard? Maybe I should report him for assault. Thanks to his brutality, I had to make a strategic retreat. My ass, you got beaten. Fortunately, I did not emerge empty-handed. The extra 10 films at the end amount will hurt, but in exchange I have acquired information essential to the success of my plan. All's well that ends well. Okari, the building just shook. Are you okay? Mairi and Kurisu appear in the second story window. Looks like they really are unkillable. Interesting, yeah? I have seen the future, Christina. In 3 minutes, you will be on your knees praising my greatness. Yeah, I don't think so. I run up the stairs. How could you miss something so obvious? When I tell Chris about the 42-inch CRT downstairs. That is her first reaction. Why are you blaming me? I'm not blaming you, I'm just disappointed that nobody, including myself, noticed. We missed the forest for the trees. To summarize, just now, when the phone wave name subject to change shook the building, the 42-inch CRT was on. But when Mr. Brown turned the TV off, the shaking stopped immediately. The discharge was interrupted. I put a banana in just to be sure, nothing happened. I'm glad, we shouldn't waste food. Nobody replies to Mary's off-point statement. We're busy reading about cathode ray tubes on the internet. It doesn't take long before we find something interesting. Cathode ray tube has a component called an electron gun, which uses extreme heat and a strong electric field to accelerate electrons and turn them into a beam. Well, electric field is pretty obvious, right? The area where an electric force has influence. For example, rubbing a balloon and putting it close to your head makes your hair rise due to the influence of the resulting static electric field. The electron beam striking the TV screen's phosphor layer is what generates the picture. An electron gun would certainly work as a lifter. We've found the answer. The electrons emitted by the 42-inch CRT are holding the phone wave's black hole open. The TV is holding a black hole open. Okay, I believe that. And the discharge phenomenon is the result. So the reason we can't use the phone wave at night is because the brown tube workshop's closed? The brown tube workshop doesn't have specially strict business hours, but it's usually open from around 11 AM to 7 PM. That matches up perfectly with my observation that the phone wave name subject change only works between noon and 6 PM. Genius. The few instances it hasn't worked during that time frame can be explained by the TV being off. But how can a cathode ray tube emit such a strong electron stream? Exactly. It's not about having a strong electron stream. If stronger were better, CERN would have solved the lifter problem long ago. I see, so it can be too strong or too weak. By freak coincidence, yeah, everything is coming up so nicely. Every coincidence is just a coincidence. The 42-inch CRT's electron gun appears to have exactly the right level of electron discharge. That's the only explanation. Somehow the conditions were perfect to create a time machine. Frankly, it's a miracle. No, Christina, not a miracle. This is a choice of steinsgate. Rather than glare at me, as she has so many times in the past, Carissa shoots me an exasperated smile. Whatever it is, it worked. So maybe I'm thinking... Suzuha tells that Carissa works for CERN. What if the one who killed her, that murder incident in the first chapter of Carissa is either someone who knows what she was doing in the future, or it's Suzuha herself. Mary looks up from her costume with a question in her eyes. So, what do we have to do to complete Super Phone Wave Chan? I love them when she calls Phone Wave Chan. She calls it that. Now that we've found the cause, there's nothing left to hold us back. We can safely conclude that time leaping is possible when and only when the television is on. We should probably test this, right? And there's still the final check of the phone wave to do. You're right, Okabe. What? Go downstairs and turn that TV back on. That's hilarious, Christina. Allow me to dub that. Mission impossible. I'm not going back down there. My head still hurts from last time. Next time, I doubt I'll make it out alive. Whatever, just go already. Carissa orders me with a sour look. It's like I'm the assistant here. If anyone can do it, it's you. You made an amazing discovery just now, didn't you? Assistant mine. Have you finally recognized my greatness as a mad scientist? No. Damn, that was harsh. Oh, oops. I was supposed to flatter him so he'd feel like going, right? Yes, you're an amazing mad scientist. It's too late. Anyway, now that we've found the lifter, the time leap machine is 99% complete. Carissa's expression suddenly turns serious, but I can see the hunger in her eyes and the flush of excitement on her cheeks. She knows that we stand on the threshold of a new age in science, and she cannot resist the lure of an unknown. Yeah, she cannot resist to license the time machine. She's a true scientist, no doubt about it. It's your dream, isn't it, to invent a time machine? Our dream. I've never really thought about it that way. But she's right, my hands are shaking. Not from fear of Mr. Brown, but from excitement. I will become the undisputed Lord of Time. With that power, I will shatter the system and chaos will rule the... Okabe. Carissa interrupts my speech. I wasn't asking who in Kyom, I was asking Okabe. Okay, she learned how to deal with him. She spares me with her gaze. I meet it head on. After a few moments, I feel my mouth curve into a smile. I'll do it. Leave it to me. With that, I head downstairs. A cracked skull and an empty wallet are a small price to pay for science. Chris and Dara sent me off with applause for some reason. Mary is the only one who looks worried, but I pat her head in reassurance. Okay. When I get downstairs, Suzuha and the chipmunk are sitting side by side on the bench outside. Sup? I got email. Lukako. About Mayuri-chan. You and Mayuri-chan don't go places together? You're both lab members, and I heard you were childhood friends, so I thought... I'm sorry if I misunderstood. Yes, I did 30 practice swings with Samidare. Good job. Naya gives me a quick bow, then hides behind Suzuha. That's shaking upstairs, put the boss in a bad mood. Naya and I are waiting it out. Damn, now I really don't want to go in there. Are you okay? That hit you pretty hard. I'll have you know that my brain is more valuable than the Mona Lisa. Your father may have set humanity back 100 years by wiping out my brain cells. Was there something to wipe out in the first place? Such a regrettable loss. Suzuha clasps her hands in solemn prayer. I'm not dead, just my brain cells. I'm sorry, Daddy did something bad. Chipmunk, what a gentle heart you have. I can't believe she's Mr. Brown's daughter. I suppose I share some of the blame. Your father and I are even. Naya smiles slightly at my words of comfort. Now then, part-time warrior, I have a request of you. I need you to distract Mr. Brown for about 5 seconds. Suzuha's eyes start to shine. You mean seduce him? No, please don't do that. She flexes her biceps for some reason. Go on, touch it. She insists, so I poke it. It's just as hard as her confidence suggests. She's probably stronger than me, but I don't understand what flexing has to do with seduction. Nobody said anything about seduction. It doesn't matter how you do it. I'm not much of a warrior if I can't handle that. Besides, you said you'd help me research for my father, right? I'm only returning the favor. I see. Then I leave it in your capable hands. Okie dokie. Suzuha, don't be mean to Daddy, okay? Don't worry, I won't be mean. Indeed. I want to complain that she's the only one being mean, but I just said we were even, so I refrain. Wait here, Naya. The chipmunk nods. When we enter the store, we find Mr. Brown cleaning up the pieces of the broken CRT. When our eyes meet, a vein pops on his forehead. If you came to apologize, I'll listen, but your rent's going up, understand? I'm sorry about what happened. I overreacted. As a token of apology, my lab's representative, Amane Suzuha, would like to present you with a gift. Boss, get ready. With a vigorous shout, which is no way seems appropriate for seduction, Suzuha whips off her jacket and... Huh? What? What's happening? Throws it into Mr. Brown's face. I can see her bra. No, wait, there's not a bra, but a tight tank top that leaves her midriff bare. Yet Suzuha shows no sign of embarrassment as she rushes Mr. Brown. She slips behind him, grabs her coat, and pulls it tight against his face. Okabe Rintaro knows it just... No, wait just a second. Is this your idea of seduction? It looks like you're trying to suffocate him. Hurry! Mr. Brown flails his arms, trying to escape Suzuha's restraint. There's a huge difference in strength between the two. It's only a matter of time before he shakes Suzuha. Well done, warrior. Your heroism will be remembered. Damn, girl. Realizing that the only choice is to go for it, I dashed to the counter, grabbed the remote and switch on the 42-inch CRT. After about 2 seconds, an image appears on the giant screen. At the same time, the ceiling starts shaking. Ooh. Kurisu activated the phone wave name subject to change with perfect timing. How did she do that? That's funny. It's shaking again. Okabe Rintaro, what's going on? Did she really take off her clothes without knowing why? That's what's concerning you at this moment. Yo, lifesaver, part-time warrior. If you can, keep him restrained for 10 more seconds. During that time, I escaped from the storm. Outside, Naya is following earthquake drill procedure, crouching while protecting her head. Oh, I ignore that and look up to the second floor. At exactly the same time, Kurisu appears in the window and gives me a happy thumbs up. But a second later she blushes, shoots me a glare, and disappears inside as if nothing happened. What's with her attitude? I'm risking my life here. In any case, the experiment was a success. The 42-inch CRT was the key, as I suspected. Now, how do I explain this to Mr. Brown? I don't want him to kick us out of the building. Perhaps I shouldn't have left it to Suzuha. I timidly peek into the store to gauge the situation. Come on, boss! Give me back my jacket! Suzuha is there fidgeting in her tank top as Mr. Brown glares down at her. Snap up. I'm confiscating this. You pervert! You're the pervert, throwing your shirt in my face like some kind of dancer. That was pretty kinky. Gotta remember to thank Okabe after I kill him. Kinky? Don't say things like that, it's gross, yes. Anyway, you can work like that for the rest of the day. Go stand out front and use that flat tummy of yours to attract customers. Ew, that's disgusting. I'll tell Naya on you. Who's she gonna believe? You or her old man? Damn. No problems here. Suzuha's seduction strategy worked, I guess. Mr. Brown, what a guy. What a pervert, just like you. A little while later, I'm lying on the sofa watching high school baseball. Okay, on that note, I think we're gonna end it here. We found out what's been the lifter for the phone wave, name subject to change. So, thank you so much for watching, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!